Hello traders, Gary Wagner here. It is 1:10 in Honolulu, 6:10 in New York on Friday. Happy Aloha Friday, as we say on the islands. It is the 12th day of January, 2024, and this is the weekend review. In the last 24 hours, gold has gained $32.40. Part of that in Globex trading yesterday and the open in Australia, and finishing by the end of today at $2,051.60. The best way to make sense out of gold's price change over the last 24 hours is to pull up a 1-hour candlestick chart. We have just done that. You can see that there are two arrows. They mark the beginning of trading on Thursday, the beginning of trading on Friday. When we look at the activity of yesterday, we can see that following the open, when the CPI was released 8:30 on Thursday, that is when we had a dramatic daily high coming in at $2,056 and the low coming in at around $2,029, a tremendous range. That took us down to the low, and once New York closed, Globex opened. And when Globex opened, the market recouped significantly, and Australia then opened at this price point, and that's where they're getting the fix off of today's open at $2,033.20. By the time the dust settled, gold moved from its fixed price at close in New York of 2018 to approximately $2,051, gaining roughly $30. This, as gold acted as a safe haven asset to military action by the United States and Britain in Yemen. If this conflict escalates over the weekend, we could see gold challenge the intraday high that occurred roughly 8 hours ago at $2,068. That, of course, is very close to the all-time record close at around $2,093. Also, it must be noted that gold's gain occurred concurrently with a fractional increase in the value of the U.S. dollar vis-a-vis the dollar index, gaining approximately 0.12%. We still see a solid level of technical resistance at this price point. However, fundamental events that occur over the weekend and into next week will shape not only the value of gold, but the value of the dollar. Looking at silver, we can see a similar pattern that we saw in gold, with silver closing under pressure yesterday up until the close in New York, closing at $22.72. However, once Globex opened after that, we saw it open at $22.92.5, rise to a high during the day of $23.70, and then finally close out at $23.30. The geopolitical tension that has been increasing in the Middle East could certainly change the dynamics of both gold and silver, moving them both to substantially higher pricing. We'll have to see what happens over this weekend as well as into next week. Recent events could change the dynamics of both gold and silver as they recapture the safe haven allure. This has been Gary Wagner wishing you, as always, good trading. We will talk to you next week for the next daily update and review. Bye-bye.